Hi, dear friends. Chris here. So, oop, go away. So, I'm just coming to show you my bird. A few people have asked about it. I actually have 3 birds. I used to have, let me tell you about the ones you don't see. I have 2 budgies or parakeets. They live in my room, my bedroom. I used to have 7 to start, and now I'm down to 2. Life cycle and all. They're probably about 5 years old, the 2 I have left. And now this is Scarlett. She's a white dove. She lives in the kitchen on top of the refrigerator in a nice sized cage. She's definitely, she's skittish, but definitely more controllable than the parakeets. The parakeets, if you have one, you can possibly train it a little to be friendly. And I've had one when I was younger, like a teenager, and it was nice and friendly. And the other ones I've had were a little bit not so friendly. The ones I had as an adult have not been friendly at all. And if you go by them or open their cage, they go crazy, flopping around, flying. And if you have to touch them for some reason, which usually I don't, but in the occasion that one somehow they might have gotten out of the cage on 1 or 2 occasions, they'll sink their beak really deep into you, and it hurts a lot. She can't do that because she has a different sort of beak. Her beak isn't sharp like theirs are, and she's much more skittish and quiet. Like, as you could see, people have asked about the bird because they could hear her in my videos. She won't coo now that I'm holding her, she's sitting, or if she sits here, but if she's in her cage and I'm doing a video, she'll coo because she loves the sound of the TV. She's quiet when the TV's on. As soon as the TV is off, especially if you're in the room, she'll coo a lot. And play with her little toys to make sounds, her mirror and her little bell. I've had her for 15 years, so she's lasted a really long time. She's really pretty and beautiful feathers. I named her Scarlett because in her eye, she has this red ring in her eye, and it's red, so I named her Scarlett for that reason. I'm assuming she's a girl. I have no idea. I'll bring her up a little closer. I'm just going to put her down. I hope she doesn't fly away. Since she stays in her cage, I don't really let her out. If she was to fly, she'd fly a little bit and then have to fall because I guess not fall, but go to the ground or to some place to stand, because if they don't use their wings, I guess it's kind of like ice riding a bike sort of thing. Not really, but you need to get used to it. So she can't stay in the air for too long. So I'm gonna let her go. She probably won't fly away, I hope. Otherwise, I'll have to just end the video. But she doesn't really do much when I let her out. If I put her on the table like she is now, and I take away my hand, she'll maybe just walk a couple inches and just stand there. She doesn't play with you. She kind of just stands there. There we go. See, she probably thinks I still have my hands on her, even though I would think she can't feel them, but... So this is Scarlett. Again, she lives in her own little world. I don't really mess around with her too much. It's funny, what she'll do is sometimes when you're over by the refrigerator, she'll be on the bottom, and you'll know she wants to kind of play a little because she'll be at the bottom of the cage. And then what I do is I put my hands up by her, and then, or through the little rings of the cage and everything, and she'll try to pretend bite. She'll go with her beak like that to try to pretend to bite you. And so I move my finger around a little bit and across the cage, and she'll run and try to get it, you know. And then after a minute or two of that, okay, that's done. I had enough playing, and she'll go back on her perch. Yeah, so, you know, sometimes I'll give her a little bath in the water. I'll put her under the faucet. You know, again, she's skittish. She'll sit here. If I'm able to get her to be calm, she'll sit nice in my hand. But, you know, like most birds, I don't think they really like all that much to be touched, unless it's one of those bigger tropical birds where you train them. And I guess maybe that's an intelligence thing. I don't know. But, yeah. So, again, that's her. Look at the camera, baby. Yeah. Ooh. Okay, well, I guess that's about it. Well, thanks for watching. Thanks for asking about Scarlett. I hope you enjoyed seeing her. And I'll see you next time. Stay safe and stay happy. Bye.